everybody, welcome to Queer Girl Straight Skates. I'm here at the new Moxi Skate Shop in Long Beach, California, and today we're going to talk about how to know if your skates fit. And to help me with that, I have some people who work here, like Emma.
Hello, I'm Emma. I've been skating for about 6 years. I like to skate at skate parks. I've been working at the skate shop for about 2.5 years.
Next up, we have Rosie.
My name is Rosie. I actually do a lot of the background work for the Moxi Skate Shop and some stuff for Planet Roller Skate as well. I've been skating for 2 years and I've been working here for almost half a year now. I started roller derby when I first started skating 2 years ago, and that's like my thing is roller derby. That's like my favorite. I do like street skating and I do some park skating a little bit too, but I'm still kind of new to that. But roller derby is my kind of skating.
And last up, we have Ashley.
I'm Ashley. I've been skating for 5 years, and my favorite skating is skate park skating and just cruising around with friends. And I've been working at the shop for over a year.
So I'm actually going to get fitted for some skates right now so that we can understand the whole process of getting fitted for skates, how to know whether or not the skates that you ordered off the internet actually fit or not, or whether you need to exchange it for a size up, size down, etc. So let's go. I would really like to get sized.
Okay, so what skate would you like to try on?
I don't really know. I know that I want to roller skate. I just don't know what skate I want to get. So
Okay, do you want to try on a few of our options?
yeah, let's try out a few options. See what it's like.
So what's your ladies' shoe size?
My lady shoe size is a size 9.
I'll be back.
Okay. Just waiting in this cool new Moxi shop. Whoop, whoop.
When you match the background.
Ooh, so
Okay.
pretty.
So this is the beach bunny.
Okay.
The way you want this to feel is very different from your regular shoe size. You want this to touch every part of your foot. So
Okay.
initially when you put your foot in there, your toes feel a little bit crammed, and you lift all the way up, all the way to the top, and once you're done, it relieves some of the pressure by pulling your heel back. And you just want to have a little bit of wiggle in your toes.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so I can wiggle my toes a little bit.
Okay. And now you just want to make sure that your foot is still laying flat. No lifting in your heel.
Okay, yeah, there's
And
no lifting.
crushing of your toes.
Okay, so no crushing of my toes, no lifting of my heel. It feels kind of stiff. Is that normal?
Yeah, this is a synthetic material. So with synthetic materials, you find them to be a lot stiffer. But if you don't prefer that, we have something a little bit softer for you to try on.
Okay, and is this something that if I get this skate in the mail and it's a little bit stiff, will it break in over time, or?
It's going to soften a little bit, and the inside is going to form, but it isn't going to stretch out.
Okay, got it. Perfect. Yeah, that feels. So what size skate is this?
That's an 8.
This is a size 8 in a beach bunny. All right, so ladies size 9, beach bunny size 8. Should we try on the next one?
Softer.
A softer one? All right, let's do it.
This is the Sure Grip Fame.
Ooh, it's pretty.
It's our fave. You get to pick the wheel color with these. They're $179. Same thing as the beach bunny. It should fit nice and snug. You don't want any room to slide back and forth. That can give you blisters and calluses later on once they stretch out. Your toes should be at the front without being curled back or bent. And then just lace them up all the way to the top, just like you did the other ones.
Right. Already when I put them on, they feel more cushioned than these ones do.
Yeah. They have a lot of padding, which as you sweat in them and stretch them out, the padding molds to your feet.
Oh, that's cool. These are actually more comfortable than these are.
Yeah,
Like,
they're really comfortable.
they're really comfortable.
So if you wiggle your toes up and down, where do you think it's hitting inside?
Right here.
The very front?
Yeah.
Or like just after this? Like could you go smaller?
I don't think so.
Okay. So ideally you want your toes at the very front of the skate because once they do stretch out, you don't want your foot sliding back and forth. That's
Oh, so you want it as tight as possible without curling your foot when you try them.
Yes.
Okay.
Initially, sometimes when you put the skate in, it feels like it doesn't fit because like your toes are curling in the front, but lacing it up pulls your heel back and gives you more room in the front. So sometimes a skate that doesn't initially fit will fit after you lace it.
Oh, so like don't freak out if you put your foot in and you're like,
It doesn't fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could still fit if you lace it up. But if it's all laced up and it still doesn't fit, your toes are curled back, anything like that, then it's too small. Your feet should be flat inside, and it's okay if they touch lightly, like they brush up against the front, but they shouldn't feel like they're trying to push through the front. You should also be able to wiggle your toes up and down, and that's all the movement you want.
Okay, it feels like they're like this.
Okay, so from the sides they break in, they break open, but not lengthwise. Lengthwise stays the same. That's why it's the most important thing we fit for.
Oh, okay. So always worry about it hitting in the front as opposed to the sides. Okay. All right, so the fame. Size 9 would be a size 7.
Yeah. So now we have the Moxi Lolly. So within the first 4 to 6 hours of use, it completely breaks in and forms to the contour of your foot.
Wow.
Yeah. So with this, it might run a little bit narrower.
Is it the same as the other ones? Like all of the parts of the skate, like basically need to touch my foot like a sock? Yeah? Okay. When I put this in, my foot automatically felt like it fit the whole skate. Yeah, I can wiggle my toes up and down, but I don't feel like I'm sliding back and forth at all, which is good. Because I was a little worried about that, because when I first put in my skate, my foot in the skate, it felt like, oh, it went in perfectly. So I thought if I laced it up that it would scoot back and forth, but that's not happening. Yeah, nice. These feel very comfortable as well. Wow.
So Emma, I have a question.
Yeah.
I've overheard many times that people say that the best way to kind of guide what size you would be in a Moxi Lolly is whatever you wear in a men's Vans shoe. Is that correct? Is that like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like that could be correct. You would just have to kind of do the same fitting process with your shoe and make sure that your toe is touching the front and your heel isn't lifting when the shoe is completely laced up. When it comes to sizing, each model is going to have a different size range. So starting off with the beach bunnies, with these sizing people, we typically see a full size to half a size down from the shoe size.
With the fames, they're a little bit bigger, so even though they're in men's sizes, which is about 1.5 to 2 sizes down, we typically size 2 sizes down in these.
So with the lollies, these seem to be the most similar to men's shoe sizing. That's like a size and a half down from your ladies' shoe size.
So let's say that someone was a size 8 in ladies' shoe. What would they be in each of those probably?
So a size 8 in this would probably be a 7.
In this, probably a 6.
Yeah, and this one probably like a
6 or 7.
Yeah, this is the most tricky one to size, just because it has the half size portion to it. So a lot of the time we find people who end up being half sizes, they kind of have to make it work because skates don't come in half sizes.
So what are some ways that we can deal with, we get a skate and we don't need a size down or a size up, like what can we do to kind of modify on our own? DIY size help.
So if you are that half size person, you would size up and then put a gel insert in to take up some of that room and make it like a half size. You don't want to be doubling up on socks because that will still give you blisters and calluses from the friction of it rubbing. And also it'll just expand your boot.
Like, how is it that putting 2 skate socks on will expand the boot?
So putting 2 skate socks on makes the boot think that your foot is that big. So then the boot is going to go ahead and stretch to the size that you're putting in there. And if you don't wear the skater socks or the skate socks, then you will just have a boot that's formed already to that size.
So I have a question. What do I do if I get a pair of skates, maybe I ordered them online or I get them home and I realize when I get home that I got the wrong size?
Don't try them on outside. Just try them on inside your house. Lace them up all the way to the top, because when you lace them to the top, it pulls your heel back and gives you more room in the front. So a skate that maybe doesn't initially fit by just putting your foot in, lacing it will make it fit. And if they're laced up and they still don't fit, then just, you can do exchanges, we don't do returns.
So contact your local skate shop or contact the people that you purchased them from.
Yeah,
Bring your
these are a sporting goods. So like with most sporting goods, once there's any wear or tear on them, carry on, exchange them.
I'm here with Rosie, and she's going to talk about why it's important to shop for your skates at your local skate shop and to shop local businesses.
So local businesses really offer a huge amount of benefits to the entire community, and specifically like your local skate shop offers so many things that big corporate businesses cannot offer, and there's so many different benefits from that, specifically the workers and the people that you're dealing with. So like for example, the Moxi skate shop, even it's a small business, it's skater owned, it's skater run. Everybody that you deal with in the Moxi skate shop is totally like, they know
On
what's
skates,
up.
yeah, they're on skates all the time. They're skating outside of work, at work, and they like know how
They know what's
skates work with their own feet, and also they've been working here, so they know that too.
Yeah, and they know your problems too. So when you do have issues or any kind of questions, they're able to answer that a lot more like down to earth and what's up, rather than corporate businesses and customer service like that. And before I even knew about the Moxi skate shop, I was trying to get skates on Amazon one time, and it was so hard to go back and forth trying to figure out if I had the right size or not. And on top of that, if we're talking about like big corporate businesses in regards to like the environment, exchanges in a local business shop are way more environmentally conscious. Because let's say that you did actually buy the wrong size and you tried it on at home, it didn't fit. You come back into the skate shop and we switch it up for you right here and there, rather than you shipping it out to the big business and then shipping it back to you. So that's a huge thing there. On top of that, when you do shop locally, you're offering more job opportunities for people that want to get in the small business community. Like for example, I work at a small business. I work at multiple small businesses, and every single time that I walk into work, I know that I have a really good connection to my community and I have a good job that I really appreciate. And that's a big deal because not very many people can say that.
Specifically with the skate community, right? So like when you buy skates from skate shops, you're supporting other skaters, like those people that you see on Instagram or online randomly. Like you're putting money in their pocket and making them able to live their best skate life. And who wouldn't want to do that? Right? Making a skate world go round.
And so even if you don't have a local skate shop in your hometown or area, there are so many local or small businesses online that you can shop from as well, different alternatives. For example,
PlanetRollerskate.shop, where you can get all of your accessories and skate needs from helmet to toe stuff. But like actually though, like Planet Roller Skate is a small business as well. So like when you purchase from Planet Roller Skate, you're putting money in the pockets of skaters who are also, like for example, making these videos to help you out learning how to skate. And so giving a local business, a small business, your money is really like making the difference in someone's life. Like I was reading an Instagram post the other day, and you buying local as opposed to buying big is the difference between like you giving someone money to get groceries that week. you know, like it really makes a difference in people's lives. So I really encourage you, especially with Black Friday and Small Business Saturday and all of the holiday seasons coming up, that you really should like invest in your local businesses during that time. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Rosie.
Gotcha.
Here are your perfectly fitting skates.
Yes, now I have skates that fit, and I know they fit because I tried them on and I listened to the advice of these wonderful people. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Queer Girl Straight Skates. Now you know how to size your skates when you get them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And for all your roller skating needs from helmet to toe stop, go to planetrollerskate.shop. And until next time, later skaters!